Now, we are going to confine our analysis to an imaginary construction. That is, we're going to take another step in our process of formulating economic science, and we're going to make an assumption. We're going to study the laws of economics which operate in a process of social cooperation we will call the market economy. The market economy is a social system based on the division of knowledge and on the private ownership of consumer and producer goods and services. It is a social process which rests on contractual ties. It is a social process in which the state either does not exist because it is unnecessary, or the role of the state is reduced to a minimum and consists of preventing actions that disrupt the peaceful process of social cooperation. Social scientists are debating on whether a monopolistic agency is necessary for this or not. Some people, the minarchists, believe a minimal state is necessary. For what purpose? To prevent crime, to stop it in situ with law enforcement forces, and to punish the perpetrators through the judicial system. Meanwhile, there are other scientists, including yours truly, who believe that an agency which appropriates monopolistic power to provide these services is unnecessary and also highly disruptive. We believe that a constellation of private agencies, of security companies like Prosegur, etc., would prevent, stop and punish crime far more effectively, in a manner which would be qualitatively better and would also protect victims far more. At present, the frontiers of scientific research lie in this issue. It is not necessary for you to adopt a stance on it because, practically speaking, a market economy would work in a limited state. As you know, the market is not a place, it is not a thing, it is not an association. The market is synonymous with that process of cooperation we have called society, a vast network of human interactions. Basically, exchange relationships that are reflected in monetary prices, which in turn make economic calculation possible. Such interactions are driven by entrepreneurship, which constantly creates and transmits information, thereby coordinating maladjustments between human beings, and also, through competition, fueling human life without limit. The market continually gives rise to a huge quantity of prices, a constellation of prices, and these are like shooting stars, because no sooner have they taken shape than their only remaining value is historical or archaeological, but they are a guide to action. In other words, if I have seen that in the past, this morning, nickel was bought and sold at a certain price, as an entrepreneur, I can make my estimates and say, well, I have no indication that tomorrow the price of nickel is going to change very significantly. So, practically speaking, tomorrow I will act with the idea that nickel is going to cost me the same as it cost today, and that is very useful as a guide to action. The opposite may also occur. I may say, I have information that there has been an explosion in the mine which was the source of almost all the nickel in the world, and that as a result there is going to be a shortage. So, though nickel has cost a certain amount today, the price may go up tomorrow. I'll take that into account as I act. In both cases, though the prices of the past are history and are of merely archaeological value, when viewed in light of entrepreneurial instinct, they act as a guide for our future actions. Mises says prices are like snowflakes. They fall to the ground and immediately they melt and disappear. But a historical record of them remains to help us in our subsequent actions.